Very, very hard to imagine this all being dried out in. Never rains, just absolutely beautiful day. Look at that's on a slight slant. This building, if you remember again last year, I think Mark did a lot of drama at the nurseries. So this is going to look a bit weird. This is going to look really nice when this is in front of me. But from a distance, that actually looks like a lake. Because Sandra and her mum are going to be up here in a couple of weeks. Alright, blossom up on the tree. I remember this coming down last year in March, so it's like snow coming down. So we're just out with Rasha, giving her a first walk. I've got a big hole on, I think that I showed you I've only got this jacket recently and it's ripped. Sewing job for Sandra. So quite a bit to try and get done today, quite a bit of tidying up to do. Dave and Jet are only with us for a couple of days and they're going to be doing a lot of packing up and stuff. So I think we'll probably be starting off in the mower shed first, and then I'm possibly going to move my caravan. It's poor farmers with these fields, you probably can't see. So that was a rape field that pretty well failed last year. Grim. And a lot of the site has dried out compared to what it was like yesterday. Contractors are busy at work. So I think I'm going to change my coat and put my work coat on. Beautiful day here, bit of blue sky. Because you know what, it never rains here at the nurseries, never, not when I'm here. It sometimes does, maybe on a Monday. That's been done on a Wednesday. Alright, let's get Rasha walked. It's very, very hard to imagine this all being dried out in a couple of months. I'm just looking at some memories from this day, 2022 I think it was. I was in the Lake District and it was actually snowing, like you do. Diggers, tractors, all sorts of things going. We have actually currently got the bins over on the car park while all this work's going on. Get myself in the swing of things. Jet's left me seven pages of notes, and I've got a Christmas card and some stickers I need to go through. But I think I'm going to open up the mower shed and start thinking about cracking on with what needs doing in there. And then I've just opened up the cafe. I've just opened up the doors. Let some fresh air into the building. Never rains, just absolutely beautiful day. Look at the just blue sky. So this is where the pod's now situated, so the view from here is a bit obscured over here, but we had a beautiful sunset last night, really pretty. Let's go and open up the shed, show you what's going on. So this is where the cleaning stuff used to be, in the twin garages outside, so it's just all going to be a bit of a laugh finding where everything is. And then all these mowers and all this stuff here, we're going to move that out, pull these tables up, put this on top, free up some space. The Husqvarna's got a puncher, we need to try and sort that out. And those who've been watching the vlogs will remember me starting off my day opening up the door. The blackbird nest is still in situ. I was a bit worried that was going to get disturbed because not many people know where it is. But yeah. Right, oh dear. So I'm using my GoPro. I left the GoPro here, and compared to DJI, when you power it up and work it, it is in slow motion. It is incredibly slow. Right, so the Husqvarna's got a puncher. We need to sort wheel off get that in the tube. These tables here and shelves, which used to be in the old garage, I'm going to put the back here, and then pull everything forward, and that should free up some space in the middle. And yeah, a lot of other stuff here to try and sort out. So I think we'll try and sort this out first. We need to bring down that piece of wood there, and find out what tools have gone missing and stuff. It's always chaos in the in this workshop. So it's moving stuff from one side of the garage to another. If you're watching the vlogs last year, this is just, no matter what you do, everything in this garage just ends up all over the show. But that's everything moved out. I'll just get that big table now over here, try and get it levelled up, get a bit of wood under the legs probably to stabilise it, and that other table over there I'm hoping to lift it up and put it on top. I need to pull this down. I don't even know where the ladders. Oh, there's the ladders. Hang on a minute. So, thanks, Jet. Sorry, I think on camera. Jet just goes to lift to move these tables over. That's on a slight slant, and that way, if any rain or water gets on, it can go off there and down onto the stones at the bottom. And then I've got a bin here where we've got access to spades, forks, rakes, and that sort of stuff. This is shit. That just needs to go. And then there's a lot of stuff here that just needs. We're gonna have to do a tip run. We're gonna have to do a tip run at some stage. This is not going to look like it's progress, but believe it or believe it not, there is progress. So the Stiga used to sit in this corner here, and the Husky used to sit over there. So there's space for that. Right, I need to go and have a sit down for 5 minutes and have a quick catch up on computer side of things. And then I've got some stuff that needs a lift to carry over. I need to keep the chainsaw out. We need to cut back some hedging where the camp pitches are, which I'm going to get done in the next week. An early job. Right, they're done. Quite sweet. So the beginning of the year, each year that I've been here, we have the ducks up. Oh, he's on his own. There's only a pair of them, a duck and a drake. Hello, ducky. And then by May, when everything's dried up and the dikes are all dry, they disappear. Yeah, so this is where the pod used to be. And then this was a lovely camping pitch. That was a beautiful camping pitch out there. Gone. So yeah, we've lost some touring pitches on this side here. Right, I'm gonna go and say hello to the girl, Russia. I've gone and left the dog treats at home as well. Made myself a cup of coffee and crack on. Beautiful day. Just never. I don't know if you can see the blue sky or not, but just never rains here. I have not eaten a pork pie since I left in November. Even at home, I've not even, the thought of a pork pie has just been ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna have a quick pork pie and ready for checking this afternoon. I'm not too sure what time that's going to be at, and I need to have a think about possibly moving my caravan. I need to weigh that up, I think. Pie. Block paving going on the edge of this new lodge. There's the decking done on that and all the rest of it. And then those who were watching the vlogs last year at the end of the year, so this hedging line here was, and whether you can see or not, was as high as that line there. And then if you were watching, we cut it all back and everything, So give that a couple of months and it's going to be very hard to believe that where this is all no leaves on it and everything, it will all be it will all green up. There's a big piece left over, and manageable. And then what I'm going to do, so while the contractors are here, we've got this, it's like a slurry, and that's all going to get dug out at the back there and cleaned up. And then I'm going to bring this line down, not a massive amount, but by a couple of feet to make it a bit more manageable as well. So it's going to be quite a bit of a task, that one. And yeah, you got pigeons, and it's not raining. Hallelujah. So we've got so Dave and Jet, so we've got frost protectors on the taps as well. And obviously we did have a couple of I think we've had about 2 weeks of frost where the pipes are frozen, but this year none of the pipes have blown and none of the taps have come off or anything. So they've yeah, they're lagging, and frost protectors have done a good job. So I'll take those off in a couple of weeks as we get into March. Hard to believe, March, crikey. Building, if you remember again, last year I think Mark did a lot of this. We wired brush all of this off and we painted it Deep Blue Space Echo Paints, it was called. And within a couple of weeks it's come off, so I'm going to think about possibly putting some trellis on there. And then this is Steptoe's yard. So there was a bit of fencing up at the back, and that's just come down over winter. So we need to get this wood out, and we're going to be having a bit of a burn fire at some stage, and get this this sorted out. I have no idea what. Well, there's a bottle of vino down there. That's nothing to do with me. Soak away piping. No idea where these wheels and tyres have come from. Not got a clue. Just with Dave. Thanks, Dave, for your help.
No problem.
We'll need to get you on camera as well, you and Jet, don't we? Yeah. So we're just going to try and lift my AstroTurf up, and so we're going to rotate the caravan round, which I'm hoping is not going to be too stressful.
No, it'll be easy. Never a drama at the nursery.
There's always a drama at the nurseries, Dave. There is nothing ever is without a drama at the nurseries. So this is going to look a bit weird, but you'll get it. You'll get it in a month's time, or as we go into March and I decide to put the when I decide to put my awning up, how this is all going to work. I've had some help with Dave. It took 4 of us. So that carpet down there is a weed suppressant. Now the heavy thing's going to be getting this AstroTurf on the front there now, and then once that's done, I can level the van, so to speak. So I don't know whether you've got a clue what I've done or what I'm doing, but basically, obviously there's my gate, parking spot. So I'll show you inside in a minute. The van's all back to front, so that's the aqua roll going, so I need to turn the water on. I need a bit of extra piping for my grey waste. I think that's going to go on there. Then my awning, because I'm only going to put the porch awning up this year, will go here, and that's just giving me a bit of privacy between touring, because I'm going to have tourers here. I've got some new fencing to go down here, and then from inside, let's see if this makes any sense. I'll show you inside now. So inside now, my bedroom. Hello Russia, what's going on? Hey, you been good? So my bedroom's that way, so it's got privacy there. I've got nobody looking in, and then from this window here now, I can see the campsite much better, and from this window here I can see what's going on as well, whereas I couldn't earlier. So there has been a bit of method behind the madness. Right, I just need to put some things back up that I took down while we were just doing that move. There you go. Right, I need to charge up my drill. The battery's flat. Oh, hang on a minute. It's really weird here because you used to sort of walk down that way and it's all a bit of a building site. It's not rained, never rains, not even one drop of rain today. And I've got a couple of bottles of wine for somebody. So put some charge and spare battery on, start a lump hammer, go and peg down the AstroTurf. But before I do that, I need to get myself a drink of water. Right, how's your garden, Rasha? Hey? So I have got some more fencing I might do tomorrow. That needs to go up here. But it has got a bit of chicken wire to keep Rasha in so she can't escape. And then the pegs here. Hammer. And just get the AstroTurf round so the wind doesn't get underneath it. I need to do a big shout out to Shelley and Phil. And sent over a coffee. Shelley and Phil, thank you for that. My vlogs are a few days behind, so you sent a coffee for me to get Sandra a drink before I went back. But unfortunately, I am back. But I will hold that what you sent. Sorry, it's putting things back because Sandra and her mum are going to be up here in a couple of weeks. I can't say why. They're not staying with me, but they're staying not a million miles away, and there's a reason. I will tell you. So Sandra and her mum are coming up because her mum hasn't actually seen the place that we should be buying. So yeah, they're staying down in Boston for a couple of days. So obviously I will get to see them if I can get off the campsite, all being well, that weekend, if it doesn't all go wrong and there's no dramas at the nurseries. So and Shelley and Phil, I will get Sandra a drink, and a mum, to be honest, with what you sent. I'll get them both a drink with that. And you said it's it's from Frank Sidebottom to say thank you for all the dressing up for all of those years. So yeah, well spotted with that. It's been a strange old day. Yeah, strange old day. Sort of back in the swing of things, and yeah, it's going to be really sad to see Jet and Dave going. They've been absolute superstars over winter, and they've had a lot of dramas. But we will get a catch up with them before they go in a couple of days. I've got to sort this wheel out. There's a little flange here to get off, which I need to work out how to do. There's like a big circlip there. I might tackle that tomorrow. I say I'm quite happy with the amount of space that we've managed to clear. And then work in progress. Right, Neil, back to the office. Come on, calm it down. Well, I need to put in fact I'll do that now before I forget. I need to put that back in. We'll go and get Rash in a minute to finish the vlog off and give her a walk down the dog walk. So up on the banking where one of the dikes is, we've got a lovely bank of snowdrops. So I hadn't realised until fairly recently that the snowdrop is the equivalent to our poppy for Armistice Day in connection with the Crimea War, apparently. So yeah, I only heard that the other day. Right, let's go and finish off, and then we'll get Rasha. This is going to look really nice when this is done, all lit up and plants in there. Again, I did give you a teaser, didn't I? I did give you a teaser. I've got lots of teasers I could give you, but I'm not going to. You have to wait. Keep watching the vlogs. You never know what's coming up next. Right, pull down the shutters. Watch you don't get trapped, Rasha. Come on in, good girl. Close up the doors. That's how it started the day, wasn't it? Gonna get Rasha down the dog walk, which I didn't do this morning. It was really wet, and we've had a day of nice light wind and sunshine, so things are dry. Things have dried out a little bit. Stop the rain. Right, let's get Rasha out of here. That yesterday when I arrived was flooded, loads of crows in the distance. And this has been ploughed over, and if you come and stay with us, in I think March and April. I'm just trying to remember the month last year when the bird scarers were going off like they sound like shotguns. Lots of people on the campsite were going, oh, what's that? But literally from dawn until dusk, you could hear these like bangs, like shotguns going off. So I'll rush you here, and we'll have a walk down to the just down the track to the gate. So the end of last year, we took the dog bin in. Dave's re-put it back. So another job to do, remember to do. Oh my god, the field in the distance is looking really bad. I might walk down and show you. Yeah, it's not looking good. Oh. And Russia, true to form, as soon as I get the camera out, guess what she does? So say going into Easter, which is at the end of March, we're full. Sorry, we've got a couple of camping pitches left, but all the main pitches are full. I don't believe this. Look at what's just come down off the sky. Look, I can't. Right, I am now in the middle of nobody's gonna have a clue. A feather's just fallen from the sky. Could you make that up? Look at that. What is going on? I've got some paranormal. What is going on? How weird is that? Yeah, so we had to last Easter. The site was that waterlogged at Easter. We had to cancel half dozen pitches because you just couldn't. They were not usable. And unlike some sites, rather than completely wreck them pitches for the rest of the season, my company had the wise good sense to decommission them. So yeah, they lost a weekend's worth of bookings, but the pitches weren't ruined. I'm going to show you this field in front of me. You won't see it because I'm shooting into the sun, but from where I am, if you didn't know better, you would swear there was a lake in front of me. I've never seen this before, ever. And I'm on my third year of working here. That's the dog bin here. Looks like Dave's put a bag in there. It'll be interesting. So last March, these dikes were like rivers. I don't know whether you can see in front of me, but from a distance that actually looks like a lake, and it is just full of water. So I'm not too sure what the crop is. So these had rape in them last year, and a lot of the rape failed, but I'm not too sure whether it's a wheat or I'm not too sure what they're growing. If you look very, very carefully, at least some of this is greening up. Watch Harry's farm. I keep going on about Harry's farm. He's yeah, it's a really good channel, a real farmer that tells it how it is. So that's the big dike. Tramp left a dog bag full of dog shit. Like, why do people do that? Let's get through the gate and onto the site, and I'll be thinking about wrapping this video off for today, I think. You're back again, Russia. Hey, you all back? Hmm? Alright. So we have got people on touring. So the site's obviously not been busy. It was full at Christmas for the 2 or 3 mad weeks. But yeah, we have got visitors staying with us, and one's just arrived this afternoon. Dave did probably his last check-in. Oh, planes are coming over. And Russia is there. Oh, she's gonna have a drink out of a puddle. I have no idea. When Russia sees puddles, she loves drinking out of puddles. It's the first time you've been back. You're getting all excited. Mark's not here this year in the cafe. You're thinking about sausages, aren't you? Come on. What are you doing? You're thinking there's going to be food here, and there is none. Nothing for you, Russia. Nothing for you. You're thinking. Russia's thinking, I used to come in here and sometimes have a bit of bacon or a bit of leftover sausage. Right, I'm going to wrap the video off, and leave it here. Fingers crossed, all being well, I'll have some news on the summer wardens, for want of a better word, who are going to be looking after the cafe if things go all okay. I'm not going to mention names in a minute because things can go wrong, but just hang on a moment, I need to lock this door. It can go wrong, so I'm not going to be jump the gun, but fingers crossed, we'll have some news on that. So look after yourselves, everybody, and remember, stay tuned in from another vlog from the nurseries in Mumby in Lincolnshire from the Campsite Warden. It never rains here.